Welcome to our next episode of BrizeCast. This episode is all about the 110th anniversary of 24 Squadron, based at RAF Brize Norton.
I'm Wing Commander Al Dow. I'm the boss of 24 Squadron here at Brize Norton. So 24 Squadron had its 110th anniversary, and we had a day full of festivities. The principal part of that was Her Royal Highness Princess Anne coming here for a couple of hours to visit. She met a good number of the members of the squadron. She got to see the cargo hold trainer for the A400. She spent about 20 minutes with Flight Lieutenant Mike Howell getting into the detail of how the flight simulator works and the mission training that they were doing on that. And then she got to meet some more of the engineers and the pilots and the loadmasters downstairs before she awarded some presentations as well. It's a real privilege to be here. We're the fourth most senior squadron in the service, so we've been going for over 110 years of continual service over that time. It's a real privilege to lead the team here, the professionalism and the dedication of the team here. So it was a really proud moment and a really fun day. I did a tour here as a flight commander on C-17s. I did 2-3 years as a flight commander then, and then went away, and again was very lucky and very privileged to get selected to be the boss. Took over a year ago, so actually we were just shy of a year, 1 day short of a year was on the day that we had the 10th anniversary celebrated, so 110th anniversary celebrated here. We had 6 or 10 of our people give 6 vignettes over the afternoon, and that covered the history of the squadron. So the squadron itself started 1st of September 2015, and it was a combat air squadron at that point, flying fighters over the Western Front. And in fact, it was the first officer commanding received the first fighter VC for his efforts there. He was also killed in northern France, and his memorial we still go to every year. After the war, we became a training and communication squadron, and then in the later years, we became air transport. And the squadron itself has come back to being a training squadron, but remain predominantly in the air mobility arena. So we end up with that long, rich history coming all the way back from its early days. Seeing everybody get a chance to meet Her Royal Highness and how engaged she was with each of the team, asking really insightful questions actually as to what we get up to and the equipment that we're using, was really an enjoyable part of the day to get to see the team engage. On a personal level, it was also my daughter's 10th birthday, and so she gave Her Royal Highness a small posy of flowers, but that meant she got her birthday off school, so that was a small win.
My name's Al Spence. I'm on Flight Commander on 24 Squadron, and my job is OC Tac Dev, so I'm responsible for the delivery and development of tactical training courses and standards on the Airbus A400. 24 Squadron. It's mixed because it deals with aircraft, 2 types, the Airbus A400 and the C-17 Globemaster, but it also does a lot of engineering training as well. And it does development of instructional skills of people, which is kind of agnostic of what they're actually going to be instructing. So varied across the board. But I'd say that the main focus is the output of C-17 A400 crews and engineers associated to that, in particular for the Airbus A400. Looking at the A400 side, we've got 2 full motion simulators, which are based here at Brize Norton. And that's backed up with a full suite of the cargo hold emulators and simulators as well. There are digital simulation versions of that inside, desktop-based, you may call it. But out the back of the squadron, kind of partially undercover, there is a full mock-up of the rear end of an Airbus A400 that looks and feels exactly like the real thing and can be used for loading, unloading, emergency drills, normal drills, not just for the crew, but for the movement staff and for the air dispatchers and for the parachute jump instructors and anyone who's going to have a role on the back of the A400. A hugely busy place because you've got students at all different stages. You've got guys who are what we call ab initio, so they're just coming through the system for the first time. Pilot, loadmaster, turning up, learning the aircraft from the ground school phase all the way through to the point at which they've done an end of course check and they're ready to go to one of the operational squadrons for the first time. So it's varied and it covers a a huge age range and a huge experience range as well. So it's definitely not a one-shoe-fits-all kind of place. So I came across Day 400 in 2020. I did Flight Commander Tour on 30 Squadron, and I was lucky. It was right time, right place. I got involved in the early days of the tactical training on the aircraft, into some of the courses, and then into a supervisory position. That put me in a position where I was able to come to 24 Squadron. I've been here just coming up 2 years now, right at the point when it's all kind of taken off. I've had a personal hand in a lot of the capability that you see live on the aircraft today.